Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody. The Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams. Two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wildcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Buffaloes offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Greg, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Back's got it again. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Hands off to the fullback. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes. And plays like this can open up downfield.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the right side. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw again.